good morning, children. Today I am going to start a new lesson. The title of the lesson is Full Moon. Full Moon is a poem. It is not a lesson, it is a poem. Okay. So in our first lesson, the remaining all sections is all about grammar. So I will keep those videos tomorrow. Okay. Now I am going to explain you the second lesson. So today you have to complete your second lesson. Okay. So let us read the poem. If you look at this picture, a mother and boy is talking and about a full moon. So see how beautiful is this full moon. So let us read the poem. When the moon is round and bright, Mama says there is a full moon in the sky. As I lie in bed and watch its golden light, know what I would like to ask the moon so high. So see, when the moon is round and bright, that means when the moon is round and it gives us lot of brightness in the sky, then it is a full moon day. Then it is a full moon day. The boy lies on the bed, that means sleeping on the bed, and he is watching the golden light that came from the moon. And what would he ask rather than that? So see, what are you full of, Mr. Moon? It really makes you glimmer and shine so. Could it be jokes and riddles? Is it your happy laughter that makes you glow? Or do you sometimes eat lots of candy bars? So the boy is watching the full moon and asking question to that full moon. If you observe one thing, sometimes the moon bright, so shiny, and sometimes the moon is quiet. Means sometimes it increases and sometimes the size of the moon decreases accordingly, right? So that is why the boy is asking, what are you full of, Mr. Moon? So he is full moon, right? So today why you became the full moon? What are you having inside you? So it really makes you glimmers and shine so. So what is meant by glimmer? Glimmer means shining so brightly with a silver sparkle. Okay. So could it be jokes and the riddles? So the boy is asking, does you hear any jokes and riddles that makes you so bright and that makes you so nice? Or it is the happy laughter that make you glow? Or are you laughing? Or are you feeling so happy that will make you so full? And the boy is also asking that, or do you sometimes eat lot of candy bar? And asking the moon that, are you eating lot of chocolates and candies that makes you full this day? If you observe one thing, one day the moon is increasing so brightly and it is a full moon day. If the moon is round and bright, it is a full moon day. If not, then it is not a full moon day. Okay. So that is why the boy is asking, why you are looking so nice and why today you are full? You came like full moon. That is the question the boy is asking the moon. Maybe that is why you grow so round and stout, means fat and round. So he thought you were very happy, that is why you came like this, or you were so happy to solve all the riddles and the jokes, and might be you ate a lot of candies and chocolates, that is why you were so round today. Do you borrow light from the twinkling stars? And he is also asking that, do you borrow? Means have you taken any light from the stars? So you can be the brightest one about. So he is asking that you took all the light from the stars. That is why you were bright today. Is that the questions that the boy is asking the moon? This is all about the full moon poem. Okay, this poem is written by Santini Govindan. This poem is written by Santini Govindan. So what are the new words? The first new word is glimmer. 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 And the meaning of glimmer is shine with a twinkling light. Shine with a twinkling light. What is the second word? Stout. The meaning of stout is fat and round. S-T-O-U-T, stout. That means fat and round. And the third word is borrow. B-O-R-R-O-W, borrow. To take and use something that belongs to somebody else and return it to them later. That is the meanings. Okay. So our next section is understanding the text. Choose the correct option. When there is a full moon, the moon looks like round and bright. The speaker wants to ask the moon, why is it so high? Or what is it full of? Or why does it not appear in the morning? He wants to ask, what is it full of? Answer the questions, and this section I have gave you all those explanation and the answers for these questions in the CW. Okay, so first see the first question. Who says there is a full moon in the sky? Who said? The mother. So what does the speaker watch lying on the bed? The full moon. What does he is watching? He is watching the full moon. What could the moon be full of? He is full of brightness and the shining. So see the next question. What makes the moon glow? According to the poet, what makes him glow? So many reasons. Maybe the laughter, maybe the happiness, maybe he ate lot of candies, or maybe he borrowed some light from the twinkling stars. What could the moon be eating? Why does the speaker think so? So what could be he was having? Maybe the candies and the chocolates. From where could the moon be borrowing the light? Where could he found that light? Where he is borrowing? From the stars. Okay, so let us see the next section. Mr. Moon has got some riddles for you. Can you solve them? See, there are 4 riddles that were given to us. We have to solve that riddles. These riddles are given by Mr. Moon. So let us see the first one. I have hands, but I cannot clap. What am I? What could be this? So today you have to solve all these 4 riddles on your own. Okay? This is so interesting, right? I have hands, but I cannot clap. What am I? What could be this riddle? These answers I will keep you in the group in the evening. So if you solve these riddles, you have to send the answers to me in the group. Okay? When you look at me, I look at you. When you raise your right hand, I raise my left. What am I? What could be this? This is very interesting riddles, right? I have an eye, but I cannot see. What am I? Yeah, very interesting riddles. You always answer me, though I have no question to ask you. What am I? So see how interesting all these questions and all these riddles are. So you have to solve all these riddles and you have to send me the answers in the school group. Okay? So in the evening, I will send you the correct answers. That is your homework today. So see, our next section is discuss. So they have asked us to discuss about something. Let us read. The speaker in the poem has some questions for the moon. Right? So when we are growing up, we have so many questions about the world around us. Do you also have questions about the world around you? Make a list of such questions and discuss them in the class. So when we are growing up, we are watching our surroundings and we also have some questions, right? So if you also have those kind of questions, you have to ask your you have to ask and you have to discuss about that. So this is all about our discuss session. Okay, let us see the next session. So our next section is understanding words. Pick out the words from the poem that rhyme. Write them in the space provided below. One has been done for you. So you have already know the rhyming words, right? Bright, light. So from first standard onwards we are learning the rhyming words. So now I am giving you the homework. You have to identify the rhyming words and you have to write on these columns, and in the evening I will send you the answers. Okay, so try to do it on your own. Okay, so our next section is listening section. Listen to the conversation. Based on it, answer the following questions. They have asked us to listen a conversation, and based on that, they have asked us to fill the answers for the following questions. Okay. Now let us listen to that conversation. Okay. See, here the conversation is given to us in the page number 61. Okay, so let us read the conversation. Sandhya is saying that, hello, can I talk to Mr. Moon please? Sandhya wants to talk to whom? Mr. Moon. So Mr. Moon said, I am Mr. Moon. How can I help you? He is asking that, I am Mr. Moon. How can I help you? So Sandhya is saying, I am Sandhya. I watched you from my window last night. I was wondering what you were full of. What makes you glimmer and shine? Mr. Moon, what makes you glow? How do you glow? So Mr. Moon is saying, let me tell you my secret. The old grandmother living in the sky spins a magic fan, and that glows at night with a silver light. She spins and spins for days and nights. As she spins, she tells me bedtime stories. I am full of old grandmother stories, and her magic fan makes me glow. So what the moon has answered to the Sandhya? He said he was listening to the stories that his grandmother has told him. Okay, let us answer the questions. So see, what is the first question? Who wants to speak to Mr. Moon? Who wants to speak? Yes, Sandhya wants to speak with Mr. Moon. What is Mr. Moon full of? Why does he glow? Why does he glow? He glow because he listened to his grandmother's stories and the yarn of her stories, and that makes him glow. So that is all about our listening section. So let us see our speaking section. Okay, so here are some words we use when we are asking for advice. See, whenever we want to ask something that we doesn't know, or we want to do something, before we will take the advice of others, right? Advice is nothing but a suggestion. Okay, so could you tell me what do you think I should? Can you please give me a suggestion about? So see, here are some words we use when we are giving advice. I think you should try doing. In my opinion, you could. So see, if we ask the suggestion, we have to use the sentence like this. Could you tell me if I? What do you think I should? Can you please give me a suggestion about? Or if we want to answer to the question or to the advice that someone is asking us, then we have to use these sentences. Okay, I think you should do that. You should try doing about something. Or in my opinion, you could sing better, or you can dance better. You can give any kind of advices. Okay, so see, work in pairs. Use suitable words in this situation while asking for or giving advice. So see, while asking a advice, we have to use all these sentences. While giving a advice, we have to use these sentences. This is our speaking section, okay? So let us see. You want to join an activity club in your school. So you are not sure which one to choose. Ask your older cousin for advice. So older means he is bigger than you. Okay. So you want to join an activity club. Activity means anything. Any activity, you can draw, you can sing, you can dance. So many activities, right? So you want to ask a suggestion which one is better for you. So how you have to ask your older one? So can you please give me your suggestion about the activity club in our school? In this way you have to ask your older cousin. What could be his answer? So he can say you could try doing a dance or a skipping or a swimming or any activity. Okay. So see, you want to make a card for your mother on her birthday. You do not know how to design it. So ask your friend for his or her suggestion. So they gave us to do a card for our mother. For example, if you want to gift your mother a birthday card and you didn't know how to design it, or you want to ask your friend for the better designs, how could you ask your friend? So you can say, could you tell me if I can make any better design? Or you can also say, can you please give me a suggestion about a design card regarding my mother's birthday? What do you think I should use to make a design for my mom's birthday? You can ask like that. And what could be your friend's answer? In my opinion, you could draw a line border, or you could try doing pasting some pictures, or in that way your friend has answered you. So this is all about speaking section. How to ask a advice. You have to use these 3 sentences while asking a suggestion, and you have to ask these 3 sentences while giving a suggestion. You have to practice it in order to learn a good English, okay? So our next section is writing session. So read this paragraph about yourself. Some of details are missing. Fill them. You have to fill about yourself in these blanks. So my name is. So whatever your name that you have to write here. I live in. So where does you live? If you live in Garbadi, you have to write here Garbadi. If you live in Chipurpalli, you have to write here Chipurpalli. My mother's name is. You have to write your mother name. She is a. If she is a housewife, you have to write as a housewife. If she is a teacher, you have to write here as a teacher. If she is a doctor, or if she had any profession, that you have to write here. My father's name is. So you have to write your father name here. Okay. He is a doctor or a teacher or a engineer. Anything. So you have to mention your father's profession here. So after that, I am studying in now which class are you studying? 2nd standard. My favorite subjects are. What are your favorite subjects that you have to mention? Might be maths, Telugu, English, Hindi, whatever. Whatever your favorite subject that you have to mention here. My hobbies include. What are your hobbies? You can sing well, you can draw well, you can dance well. Whatever your hobbies that you have to mention your hobbies here. Okay. Hobbies means the things you do in your free time. Okay. So our next section is pronunciation section. Read these words from the poem aloud. Bright, light, high. So see, these are rhyming words, right? Notice the GH sound in each. Now try and pronounce the following words out loud. So see, night, wait as rhyming words. You can get the rhyming words out for here also. But you have to note the GH sound. Night. There is no sound for GH here. Night. N-I-T, night. GH is silent here. So night. Wait. Here also GH doesn't have any sound. Sigh. Here also GH is a silent letters. So might. Here also we didn't use GH. Tight. Here also. So see, if you observe one thing, some words are there, some letters are there in the word, but still we didn't pronounce them. Those kind of letters are nothing but silent letters. Okay. Night, wait, sigh, might, tight. Okay. So see, our next section is activity. Very nice. You must have seen that the shapes of moon changes every day. As you know, the shape of moon is changing every day, right? Similarly, the length of a day changes in a year. You know that a year has 365 days. Find out which is the longest and the shortest day of the year. So they have asked us the question. You have to find what is the shortest day and what is the longest day in the year. And you have to observe the shapes of moon also. So this is our activity. You have to write the shortest day and the longest day here. Okay. So hope you understand the lesson. You have to complete all the textbook part. Okay. I will send you the answers in the evening. Okay. If you done, you have to send me the answers. I will check it. Try to do in your own children. Okay. Hope you understand the lesson. Thank you.